Hi. Um, it's been a while since I've posted on this channel. I have no excuses. I just haven't had a want to do anything. So, I have a want to do stuff now, and I'm going to be trying to post some video reviews on both my YouTube channel and my Facebook thing. So, this is going to go up on both. And my first review is going to be of my favorite movie. It's a film called Drive. It was released in 2011. And it's perfect. Before I start talking about that, I want to take you to 2017. In 2017, I was so excited. I was recently going through my phone and I found a list from 2016 going into 2017. It was a list of my most anticipated movies of the year. And that list, number one was Baby Driver. Baby Driver, directed by Edgar Wright. I was so excited to see that movie. Edgar Wright is my favorite director of all time. But when I saw that movie, I kind of left disappointed. I love Edgar Wright, and his style is perfect, but ultimately it just felt like style over substance. Wright's other films have very heavy style, but will have that emotional oomph and can be overanalyzed, like what I like to do. You have Shaun of the Dead, which is about like a man-child, kind of like a Peter Pan syndrome type of situation. And it's kind of about being forced to grow up, and it's all this great zombie apocalypse type of style movie. And through this great trial, this great ordeal, he's forced to make these hard decisions. And I'm obviously not going to spoil the movie if you haven't seen it, because that's another one I want to review eventually. It's just one of those movies that just mean a lot to me. Both, and Edgar Wright is just one of those directors that means a lot to me. His films are important, along with Scott Pilgrim and everything he's made, really. But with Baby Driver, I was disappointed. It was fun. I enjoyed it. But overall, it just didn't have that overanalyzation that it could give. But a couple months ago, at the very beginning, within the first month of quarantine, when all this happened, I watched Drive for the first time, and I was blown away. This is what I wanted Baby Driver to be. This film is directed by Nicholas Winding Refn. I apologize if I'm getting that wrong, but he directs this film masterfully. But story-wise, they're very similar. Baby Driver and Drive are very similar. I'm not going to be doing much comparison because I would like to talk about Baby Driver in a separate video. But Drive is okay. So both films are about getaway drivers. They fall in love with a woman, and they want to get out. And I think Baby Driver plays it really for comedy, and it's a funny, fun movie. But Drive is a drama. It has its action suspense moments, but it's very much drama. Driver, we don't have a protagonist's name. His name is just Driver. That's what we call him. He's played by Ryan Gosling, and they're just one of my favorites. Ryan Gosling is probably my favorite actor. When this film was being pitched and being made, Ryan Gosling worked with Nicholas Winding Refn to kind of map out the getaway scenes. This is a love letter to Los Angeles, and he cut out most of the dialogue as well. He was a massive creative force, and I think that's why Ryan Gosling can play him so well, is because he made his character his own. The woman that Ryan Gosling falls in love again, her name is Irene, but the actress is Carey Mulligan. She's been in a couple stuff, and it's one of those things where hey, Carey Mulligan, I like her. She's in Drive. She's really amazing too. I think it's my favorite movie. Very few flaws. I can see this flaw, and part of me wishes she had more to do. I don't want to spoil anything. I'm trying to go around spoilers, but I just wish she had more. But I think she is perfect. Her and her son, I didn't write down the actors that plays her son, are amazing, and they they are why he wants to get out of being a getaway driver. But even then, this is an all-star cast. Bryan Cranston, Albert Brooks, Oscar Isaac, Christina Hendricks, and Ron Perlman. They're all amazing. Um, Bryan Cranston is just, he's really great and has like, so he's kind of like some of the early, kind of just, I don't know, kind of comedic, I can't think of the word right now, but kind of like just to give some levity and be funny in the beginning. Albert Brooks is amazing. He has one of my favorite introductions for a villain. He is a villain. Spoilers, I guess. You know right away. So Ryan Gosling and him meet. It's the first thing you see. One of the first things you see him in, and they meet, and Albert Brooks goes to shake Ryan Gosling's hand, and Ryan Gosling's like, I don't want to shake your hand. My hands are a little dirty. And Albert Brooks looks at him dead in the eyes and just very menacingly just goes, "So are mine." And that's like his line delivery is terrifying. It also helps he shaved his eyebrows to become more menacing, which is just like, yeah, wow. He's perfect in this movie. I especially like the last scene you see him he's in is amazing. This is one of my favorite villain performances of all time, and just like there's so many of my favorites. I'm gonna say this bunch. Like, this is my favorite blank of all time. There is a song that is kind of motif for Driver throughout the film. It's called "A Real Hero." It is so good. It's one of my new favorite songs ever since I heard it. And it really just fits the character of Driver. He is a man who has done really terrible stuff, like, and but he wants to be a real hero. There's a scene where Driver's sitting with Irene's son, and they're talking, and the son goes, "Oh, he's the bad guy," because they're watching TV, and he's like, "Oh, he's the bad guy," and Driver's like, "Wait, how do you know he's the bad guy?" And the kid goes, "Well, he's a shark. Sharks are bad." And Driver sees himself, and like he can make a connection. Goes, "There's no good sharks." And that the way that Ryan Gosling delivers that line, it is full of self-hatred. He just he wishes he wasn't so. He wasn't the way he was. He wished he can settle down and have his life with Irene. And I want to quickly mention just like a little bit of expectations, because I want people to watch the movie. It is perfect. I believe it's on Netflix still. Opening scene is amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing. It has one of my favorite opening monologues ever. It is very different, because it kind of makes you think, oh, this is going to be an action movie. There's like an action driving movie, but really there's only one other driving action scene. There's a couple like fisty action scene, but it's more of a drama. And I wrote down the monologue. I want to read it because it's excellent. Ryan Gosling. It opens with Ryan Gosling kind of giving these people he's about to do a job with, like, kinds of rules for, hey, if you're gonna be driving, if I'm gonna drive for you, this is what it is. And it goes, there's 100,000 streets in this city. You don't need to know the route. You give me a time and a place. I give you a 5-minute window. Anything that happens in that 5 minutes, I'm yours, no matter what. Anything happens a minute either side of that, and you're on your own. Do you understand? And I think that is one of the most perfect character introductions. It establishes him as he's a driver. He's nothing else. He has no loyalty to anything. And it establishes his character so well, because it establishes where he is at the beginning of the movie. And then in the next scene, when you meet Irene, and you meet where he wants to be, and you see the character change, it I love this movie. he the the character evolution and how he wants to change, and it's just beautiful. Um, Oscar Isaac, I haven't really talked about him, but he's really amazing as well. Um, I don't want to spoil his character, but there's a couple scenes with him that are heartbreaking. He gives an amazing performance, and I have so much I could say about this movie. I can go on ad nauseum, but I just this is one of those movies that means a lot to me, but also I just think it's perfect. If you go in with the correct expectations, and you don't expect it to be an action movie, please don't watch the trailer. The trailer is terrible, but it's an amazing movie. I recommend it. If it's a hard R, and it's hard to watch at times, but it's really great, and it's just really great. I recommend it. Hard recommend. Even though it's a hard R, if you're okay with hard R movies, then by all means, I definitely recommend it. I give this an A+. This is a 10 out of 10, A+. I don't know, I haven't decided how I'm going to be doing my rating system now, but perfect grade. It is my favorite film of all time. In the beginning of quarantine, I did a ranking of all of my favorite movies. I have like a list of like 200 something, 240 I want to say, movies that are in the Criterion collection, because it's Kane, the Criterion collection. I'm so funny. And I am going to be posting reviews. I don't know if I'm going to go in order or what. But yeah, I want to post more, and just whenever I feel like posting. I'm not going to keep a schedule. Whenever I feel like posting a video, I'm going to post a video. I don't care if it's 2 a.m. right now. It's probably like 1. I don't know. I don't have a clock near me. But yeah, I'm going to post videos and movie reviews, TV show reviews, whatever I feel like talking about, I'm going to talk about. Hopefully I'll keep with it. Who knows? But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. And, like, comment, give me some suggestions. Do what you gotta do, boo. And yeah, I'll see you when I see you. Bye.